good morning everybody. Hey, welcome aboard. This is so good morning everybody. Hey, welcome aboard. This is so good morning everybody. Hey, welcome aboard. This is so good morning everybody. Hey, welcome aboard. This is so good morning everybody. Hey, welcome aboard. This is so good morning everybody. Hey, welcome aboard. This hey. Good morning everybody. This is Osarge 57 Gaming. Welcome to the ride. Osarge Gaming, Blu Dawg Logistics, VTC, Team Convoy. Hey, if you're listening to us, you hear, hey, don't worry about it. We knew, but we'll get it down. Don't worry about it. We're working on it. Cancel. No, this is all live, so we should be good. Okay. No trouble. So we go. So it goes. Nope. That didn't work either. Yeah, we're working on a few things right now, so hey, you know how it is. There's got to be one or two things going on. So let's see if that works. Did that make it work? No. Maybe I didn't wore it out. There it goes. Cool. Hey, once again, this is Osarge 57 Game. Let me slow down. Blu Dawg Logistics, a global transportation company, in association with VTC Team Cowboy. So hey, welcome aboard and welcome to the ride. We still have a little echo in the background, so let me check a couple of things first. Yeah, so we're still doing what we do. Just gotta check a couple of things. I think that once we get these couple of things checked out, we'll see what's going on. I think we where we need to be at. I think we are where we need to be at, so we can go from there. Okay, as always, before we get started, we always have to check the logbooks. Remember, always check your logbooks before you get started. That way you have an idea of what you did. If you kind of forgot what you ran into yesterday or what you delivered yesterday, or if you have any questions about what you did the other day when you did your deliveries. One thing to go do is go look at your logbook. Excuse me. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So the one thing you always want to do is you want to make sure you check your logbook. Hey, this is Old Sarge 57 Gaming. We get ready to make it work, y'all. We get ready to do what we do best. In association with BTC Team Convoy, I want to welcome all of y'all for coming out here and get ready to take the ride with Old Sarge. We got a few things we're going to work on as we get started. We're going to go ahead and make sure we check the virtual logbook to figure out where we're starting from, because always remember, a good thing is one of the good things about doing American Truck Simulator is being able to go backwards and forwards. And the one thing I like to do before I get started is to go in and always check the virtual logbook. And we have two logbooks that we go through. We use VT log. I use VT log, and I also do truck books because I do truck books because associated with Team Convoy. And let me tell you something, it's been a blast, boy. It's a blast. I'm having a good time out here doing what we do. So I want to take the time and make sure I welcome everybody so that way you'll see and get an idea of everything that we got going on. So just hang in there because we'll get ready to get started. If you're new to American Truck Simulator, hey, this here is an outstanding, I call it an outstanding something to do. Just put it just that way. It's an outstanding something to do. Okay? Very outstanding. Now, if you're, let's see, if you've been doing American Truck Simulator, I know that you're going to teach me some things, and I'm going to go ahead and teach you some things along the way. I like to use American Truck Simulator as a way of a teaching moment. That way, we all get a chance to teach. So, hey, I want to thank you for following. Hey, what's up, Twisted? That'll work. Hey, this is some cool stuff. Thank you for coming aboard. I want to do a couple. As I'm doing this, if I stutter, don't worry about it. It's kind of early in the morning. I'm in Florida, and I am off work today because I call this here, you know how they have a snow day? Well, in Florida, we have a storm day because right now they got a storm coming in off the coast. So everybody's off work. So I guess what? I can do this all day. Hey, thank you for the raid. Thank you for everybody that's coming in. Thank you from wherever you're coming from. I am streaming on 5 platforms, so thank y'all very much. Hey, Sarge, how you doing? Hey, I want to let you know I'm streaming from 5 platforms. This is so exciting to me. I'm doing it free on Facebook, I'm doing Twitch, and I'm doing YouTube. Say, welcome aboard. But let me go ahead and get started and do my thing. The first thing I want to do is I want to check my logbook real quick. I like the virtual truck log right here. When I'm driving the truck, I always like to start in the morning so I can figure out what I did yesterday. So before I do anything, I want to make sure that I go ahead and take a look at some of the stats. And looking at the stats is fun because it gives you something else to do. Hey, what's up? Hey, thank you, Truck Cowboy. Hey, thank you for bringing them in. Thank you for the raid. This is so cool. I am so happy. Hey, I just want to let y'all see that we got this here log, VT log. And the VT log, one of the things that we have is some of the other other VTCs that you'll see out here. There's a whole bunch of the old school one, like Trucking Cowboy knows about Lady Bear Kodiaks, you know, and some of the old ones like Big Daddy Transport. These are a lot of the old school guys. I call them old school because I've learned from these guys that these are some of the old school guys that's on truck books, just like we are. We're on truck books also, and one of my goals is that while I'm doing truck books and working with BTC, being an associate, I'm gonna do everything in my power to bring us from 60s to the 50s to the 40s to up there in the number racket. And I know Trucking Cowboy, he just says, okay, no problem. So don't advertise. That's right. Okay, no problem. Cool. All right, cool. You're right. So anyway, what I do is before I became with, let me see, matter of fact, let me go back. One of the things I'm trying to do is on my individual side, the BD side, I'm trying to put myself up here against these guys right here. But for us, we're also on trucking. We're also on truck books. So let me go ahead and get us started. What I want to do. We're pushing the tanker today. Can you see a tanker we're doing today? I like doing a few runs. A few runs are a lot of fun. They are, for me, they are a lot of fun. Yeah, you got to get your PC fixed. Let me tell you, when I started out with a laptop. Actually, I actually started with the company's laptop. Oh yeah, that there's a Western Star 49. One of my followers, Sam XLT, who's on YouTube. If you get a chance to check him out, He's on YouTube's and YouTube's. He's on YouTube. He is a good guy. He's out there doing streaming also. He's also doing it on YouTube, and which gives us another connection of people that's going to get to know our community well. But he's out there. He's one of the first guys I met. So as a promise to him, I drive that truck right there. So that's one of the trucks. So that's one of the trucks we drive. Let me go ahead and see what we got for a load coming out of here today. And first, I think I'm in. Yeah, that's where we up in Oregon. Last night we did a 2,000-mile run. Last night, check it out. We ran 2,000 miles. So it was a good run. So let's see where we're going to start at today. Okay, let's go ahead and pick it up. Can I super low? Oh, I'm too loud. Okay, cool. Sorry about that. Wow. Did, did that work? Did that work? Okay, cool. How's that mic work? Is the mic working better? Okay. Yeah, so we get ready to do a tanker. We're gonna do a tanker load. So we're just trying to figure out what we're gonna, what are we gonna take? Ah, Portland to Newport. Nah, we can go differently here. Yeah, hopefully. Okay, cool. This here is okay. We're going to Portland. We go to Yakima. Oh, we can do a little bit further. Oh, could go to Hawaii. We want to do Hawaii? No, we can't go to Hawaii yet. Oh, you were so right. I learned that yesterday. I learned that yesterday. I learned that. You were so right. Let me make sure I did that right. Yesterday, I kept trying to figure out why it kept crashing yesterday. And you're right. No gas stations, refiners. That's right. You are so right. No gas station, refiners. Yep. Yeah, you are so right. I need to make sure I remember that too. I guess I let that blow right by me, and it shouldn't have blew right by me because we had that issue yesterday. Yeah, yeah, we can kick up. No, can't go now. Okay, we'll just go ahead and do something. I want to get started. We get a run started in.
Time to hit the road.
Okay, cool. I just want to make sure. Like I said, right now I'm starting out. Well, actually, I'm just starting out streaming. I have been trying to do American Truck Simulator for a while. I am not a professional driver, so you're gonna
Turn
see.
left.
You're gonna see some uh-ohs. You're gonna see some boo-boos. You're gonna
Turn
see some
left.
stuff out there. Just got to work with me. You know. Ooh. I forgot. There goes Star Wars. Move out the way. You're supposed to be moved. There you go. Yeah, you're gonna see some Star Wars. You'll see some little funny stuff out there that I got for you. You know, just go ahead and hang in there with. But like I said, thank you very much. Hey, truck cowboy. Hey, cowboy. Thank you. Anything helps.
Go
I really
straight on.
appreciate it. Thank you. You're my first raid. You know, you're the first raid, so I'm so happy. One person, two followers. Hey, I'm cool. Whatever I get, I'm happy just to be able to get somebody in. That's all. Just people to look at me. Then from there, like you say, it's all up to what
Turn
I
right.
do. And I hope you enjoy it. I added the motorcycle mod. Oh, they got another Star Wars right there. Cool.
Get ready to turn left.
I added a few things there. So
Turn left.
I got a Star Wars mod that I've added. So for us old school people,
You
but
have
for
arrived
trucking,
at your destination.
for cowboy, for
Your
me
route
and you,
guidance is now
I
finished.
added a Back to the Future mod, so we got DeLoreans. So you may get a chance to see a DeLorean set up. And you notice I said for me and you, so I'm not gonna tell nobody how old me and you really are, but you know, I'm not gonna tell anybody, so I'm just gonna leave it that way. God, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to check in. Yes, I did. I forgot to check in. I told you, you're gonna see all kind of stuff out here, but hey, we'll work with it. It's cool. I'm good. Yes, I did. I forgot to check in. Don't laugh at me now. I told you I'm not a pro. I think the other thing is right now I'm nervous. No, I didn't hit it. I'm kind of nervous right now. And I'm nervous because this is my first raid and I want the first raid to be cool and all that stuff. And I had plans if I ever got raided what I was going to do. And now I feel like I'm going to do it. But hey, thank y'all for coming out. I hope so too. Hey, I hope so. It will. Trust me, it will. Because if it doesn't help me with one thing, it helps me with viewership and a motivation. You know, because I got people here that's checking me out. That there's help enough. You know. So if I'm doing something incorrect or if anything's not right, or like you just told me about my scene and my mic, anything that somebody can tell me that helps me, hey, that helps me and it helps. Okay. Because I'm learning that being an affiliate is not just about the numbers. Being an affiliate is also about being able to put forward a good product. And that's what I want to do. I want to be an entertaining product. Whether it's a funny product where people get to laugh at the goofs of the American Truck Simulator in my version, it's going to happen. As you can see right now, hey, this is me driving a truck. You know, lucky thing I'm not working with the part where the air brakes at because I'd be stuck already. Yeah, thank you. It is all learning curve. Especially, I don't drive a truck. In the Army, when I was stationed in the Army, I was a flight medic. You know, most of my career was aboard helicopters, flying in to picking up those that have fallen. So this part is new. Uh-oh. All right, where's my check-in? Oh, there it goes. Wow, I gotta go back a little bit more. Here we go. Hey. Hey, cool. So, hey, I feel your pain. So I watch a lot of these guys that's out here driving. I'm like, wow. To do, excuse me, to do this, like for me, I am so scared. I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna tell you one of my fears. You know, it's well, yes, a fear. I'm not used. I can't do the outside driving well. I see some of these guys that are outside of their truck doing this, and they do it so well. As soon as I say I'm going to practice, I'm going to do it, I crash. And it is. Oh man, did I just pass my place? It's just like well, it's in here. So where is it at? Oh, it's over in this one. Yeah. And one of the other things is it in this pocket? It's got to be in this pocket. Oh, there it goes. And the other thing is that I'm not an expert in American Truck Simulator. Not an expert, but I'm one of them people that have learned a lot that I also like to share. So I'm one of those people when a person has a question, I can stop what I'm doing in midstream because I want I'm always a person that wants to help, and I guess that's because of our nature. Our nature is being medics and being in the field of helping others. That we bring that with us into the game. Yep. So okay, here comes the fun part. Here comes the fun part. Yep. So I like that part. And so what happens is that a couple of people I have that's following have they bought American Truck Simulator because of the conversations that we had. You know, and I have two young ladies that I was help them load it on. They got their steering wheels. They're working. It's almost like I gave them a homework assignment. So they're already doing their trucks, and getting everything ready because I want them to have fun when it's time to do the convoy because one of the things that one of the ladies brought up was that how come I always see just the guys doing convoys? So I'm going to try to help them so they can be convoy ready. Oh, you know what? I did that again. I gotta learn how to do this and chew bubble gum. Let's see. Okay, go this way, turn it that way. Here we go. There we go. Come on. Yeah, but because one of the things I learned is that when I first started watching American Truck Simulator, and I have all the respect for the streamers before me. I have a lot of respect. And I understand that some of the guys that stream, they also stream for a living. And I have the greatest respect for them. And I don't want anybody to take it wrong. But when I was watching American Truck Simulator, I was watching the drive portion. But I didn't know that American Truck Simulator had so much other stuff like building your own little company inside the game and making money and building garages and do all that stuff. And when I learned that, when I learned that you could do that, it was like, wow. Then I learned a little bit about watching people do mods. And that's why you see the Star Wars mod and you see the Back to the Future. And later on, you'll see the skyline. My skyline, I got one hell of a skyline. Okay, when you look at my night skies, come on, give me some green. There we go. But you'll see that, hey, how you doing, eh? No problem, no problem. Hey, hey, hey. But what I've learned is that
Let's do this.
I wanted to learn more. Like, hold up, quick. I got time because this is your mind. Like what I've learned I learned that it's fun to have drivers. I got 201 drivers. Okay, I bought each driver a truck because you make money in American Simulator, Truck Simulator, and what do you do with the money? You can keep making the money, but it doesn't do nothing. So I bought garages. I got drivers. I buy trailers, and that's one of the things when I was watching American Truck Simulator with the streamers, and I know streamers are doing their content and they're doing it because they got to get paid, and most people just want to see the cargo and they want to just see just that stuff picked up and the driver driving. And like I said, I had all the respect in the world for it, but I almost didn't buy the game because I didn't know if it did just more than it picking up the loads and everything else on insides and outs. So what I try to do is in my streams is that, wow, I better pay attention before I run into somebody.
Turn right.
What I made up my mind to do
Get
was
ready
that
to turn
whenever
left.
I have a chance, whenever there's a question or whenever there's not a
Turn
question, I get to show. Also, I love my mods. I'm a person that really likes to have mods. Come more motorcycle. Uh, yeah, it's okay. I'm going. So then you learn there's so many other
Turn
inside
right.
workings. Then you learn about how to do skins, and you learn how to do this and how to add your logo to your truck, and stuff like, you know how to put a little logo like that, just a little logo right there on the side of your truck. All those little things. So then that started making it fun for me, because oh man, I'm going to learn how to do this. Then I learned about the Hemet. Yeah, the Oshkosh Hemet, the A4 cargo. Oh, Team Convoy to your right. So then you learn that there's other vehicles you can drive. I have an RV. I have a Porsche. I have two Porsches. RV. I drive buses.
Keep left.
In my stream, I can also be a bus driver for Greyhound. I have a bus that has Greyhound. You can actually drive the bus. You can actually get passengers, so that when you go to the bus stop, you can actually pick up passengers. Your cargo, when you pull up your cargo, you can also pull up passengers. Then you got recovery, where they have a recovery mod where you can go out there and do what's that you can do? Oh, you can recover vehicles. There's like so much stuff out there. Yeah, there's so much. So you get a chance. Once you get a chance to learn that, now you got a different kind of love for American Truck Simulator.
Keep left.
Yep, you have a different love. Yeah, there is so much stuff out there, and that's one of the things I like to do on my stream. I don't, like I said, because I'm not doing it for the hustle. I'm doing it as a hobby. I'm already retired once, getting ready to do a second retirement. Old Sarge truly means old Sarge. I'm an old school guy. So for me, I can do this. Actually, I just did a 6-hour stream yesterday. Every time I drive, I stream. If I get up and I want to drive the truck for 2 hours, I'm going to stream for 2. If I want to drive for 6 hours, I'm going to stream. I stream every day. I have a wife that
right,
says,
and then exit right.
My wife calls it trucky.
Exit right.
We're not. There's nothing else to say. But my wife calls it trucky. She says, "You get ready to go trucky? Yeah, I'm getting ready to go trucky." And she'll tell me, "Go, bye," because we're each other's best friends. So we're in the house together. Our kids are grown as us. She likes to read. She likes to do her puzzles, and when she's doing her puzzles, I'll go ahead and get on her nerves, sometimes intentionally, so she can tell me, "Go trucky." But it's just us two. Yeah, but there is so much, wow, where am I going to? We're going, okay. I'll be able to show you. Let me see, is it in the same direction? Oh no, we're at the bottom side. Okay. Yeah, but after I make this delivery, do you know that instead of having just garages, you can have a yard? Yeah, I didn't. I've just done. I just learned about that. Okay, I just learned about that. There's a group called Frankenstyle Custom Yards. So instead of having
Keep
a garage,
left.
yep, keep left, good. Instead of having a garage, you can have a place where you can park your truck in the yard. If you want to bring your truck, say like you was running a stream and you wanted to say, okay, we woke up this morning, you at the house and you just got your cup of coffee and you get ready to go to your truck and you get ready to go TI your truck and you get ready to go inspect it, make sure the lights work, everything else is on it, everything is working. You can immerse yourself not from just your garage, but you can have one of the trucking yards. There's trucking yards. There's also another group called ATS, American Truck Simulator Realtors,
Keep right.
where where they build yards. There's another group out there that makes yards. I didn't realize that. I didn't realize that till I got 16 of them. But yeah,
Keep
it is
left.
so much. Man, it is. Once you tap it, yeah, once you get the game, keep left. Yeah. Let me see how much time I got before I get there. We got 8 hours to do 312 miles. Okay, so we'll put a little bit of speed on that. But nah, I didn't realize it. Oh, no, no, no. It's just so much. I didn't realize that until I started getting trailers. I didn't realize that, example, the tanker itself creates all those different cargoes. So the whole time, the whole time that I've been doing American Truck Simulator, I didn't start driving tankers until, what was it, Sunday. Sunday, I didn't start driving tankers until then. So I didn't even know that they was on tanker loads. I just assumed that was going to be a few different fuel loads and stuff like that, but nope. Tankers. That makes it so cool. I didn't know that when you get your cattle car, I didn't know in your cattle car that you can get livestock. I'm sorry, livestock car.
Okay,
I didn't
let's
know that.
find a new route.
Livestock trailer. I didn't know that once you get the livestock trailer, all your cargo becomes cows, chickens, pigs, and sheep. I didn't know that. It is so much. It is so much about the game. But I also understand why streamers that do this here for a living don't add all of these things, because sometimes, like just like Cowboy just mentioned, if let me see, here we go. I didn't realize, and Cowboy mentioned it, and I'm glad he mentioned it because I thought it was me. I didn't realize that the Exxon, now I realize it, that I kept trying to figure out why when I went to Exxon and went to Exxon and went to Exxon, Exxon kept crashing. First I thought it was the mods I had. I was getting ready to disengage all my mods and start again. Why? Then I had the paint on the VTC trailer. And I was thinking that the trailer for the tanker, I was thinking that was a VCT tanker. And I was trying to use the 53-foot tanker that Cowboy had, and I'm like, man, why does this thing keep crashing? So then I said, well, maybe let's try it doing it the other way. I went to the other places with my tanker and all filled up. I was like, okay, cool. And then like right now, Cowboy just reinforced the fact that, hey, don't use the Exxon. Exxon, you're gonna crash. Yesterday I went to the Exxon station and I kept looking for that little mark, like the one you just saw me get the little immersion icon. I couldn't find it. I drove the truck in, drove the truck out, thought I ran over it, thought it disappeared. It turned out to be, boom, it was gone. It just turned out to be that there's a problem with the Exxon Mobil. But it's fun. The other thing is, like I said, I like driving for myself, but I also like being able to be a part of a company and move numbers. When I first started out, I was a member of Rebellion Trucking, and it was a lot of us. You know, we used to drive. The driving goal was I think it was like 15,000 miles a month. You know, that was the driving goal, at least to try. If you couldn't get it, it's no problem. And at one time or another in truck books, we was like number 36, you know, in driving. But hey, some people have to get their grind. They got to make their money. They got to get paid. So we lost some people. We lost people to this. We lost people that had to work. We had people that had to change their hours. We had some people that went from American Truck to Grand Theft Auto, you know, or some of them went to European Truck Simulator. So for a while I've been out there driving by myself, just making up my making up my miles, doing what I had to do. And that's the only reason why I went to VT Log, because it was easy to get started and just have a thing you do. So I'm in the top, from the top 50, I'm in the number 8 position out of the top 50. And a lot of those truck companies have 50, 40, 60 people, and I'm pushing hard. But just what I like to do. I call this here the old school ham radio of the future. For veterans, this is one of the for a veteran, this is for one of the hottest things a veteran can do, especially for our wounded brothers and sisters. This is something that you got at home. You set it up. You can go ahead and drive. As I put on in my tag, I got veteran. You know, and I don't care what country you're from. As a veteran, we're all veterans. But you know, you get veterans talking. Nobody wants to talk about the war or the wars that they've been in. No, they don't want to talk about that. Sometimes a veteran, all a veteran wants to do is just talk to another veteran. Especially the brothers and sisters we have that can only come out the home with assistance. And they're sitting in the house and they're getting tired of watching Netflix, and you know, they want to do something entirely different. This is what I want to be able to do on my stream. I want to still be able to help. I still want to be able to be a part of. And that's why I said, I don't mind if it's 1 or 2 or 3. It's good to have those that want to be there and have some of the things, if not in common, just feel what you feel. That's why I welcome anybody to the stream. That's why when you come, I hope you follow. I hope you follow me because as a streamer, or I get it back, as an immersion enthusiast. I'm not a streamer. I'm an immersive enthusiast. I'm just a guy dedicated to have fun. Okay, that's my bandwidth right there. Immersive enthusiast. It's just what it is. Yeah, but enough about me. Is anybody else out there that has American Truck Simulator? Wow. Can you hear me out there? Oh, there we go. That's all you've been playing? I'm going to tell you. Have you been in a convoy yet? Yeah, cool. Like I said, I'm working with a group of followers that I'm working with. I'm going to go to convoy mode. I'm just trying to get.
Keep right.
I want to.
Exit right.
I'm going to probably do a convoy with some of the beginners that are just striking out that want to do it.
Exit right.
Because you can use less mods. You know, you can just do a convoy with the bare essentials. You know, we still do coast to coast. We'll still there's just a few mods they would do. Oh, buddy, you wait till you get it. Oh man, like I have the U-Haul, not the U-Haul. I'm DHL. One of the things that I do is when I stream or when I immerse myself, I'll come online like on Wednesdays. Wednesday's a good day for me because Wednesday I am DHL. I'm Blu Dawg Logistics, associated with VTC Convoy, Team Convoy, but I'm also contracted by DHL. So I have my DHL truck, my DHL trailer, and what I have done in American Truck Simulator is that, and you'll probably, if you have it already, you're going to get the one that's called billboards and logos. That way, you'll see all the real world trademarks. You'll see the Home Depot, the Walmart, and all that stuff. Have you done that yet? because if you haven't done that, that's going to be fun because you won't see. Oh, buddy, what you want to do is that be
Keep
careful when you go to SCS. You're going to be looking for billboards and logos, and what happens is all the American Truck Simulator logos like Charge and Warbird and all those names. There's a mod that brings everything to look like real world, and you'll see it. And you'll have the Walmarts, you'll have the Home Depots, you'll have the FedEx, you'll have the UPS, you'll see McDonald's, you'll see Burger
keep
King,
right
you'll see Pizza
and then
Hut, you'll
exit
see
right.
Subway, you'll see all the real world icons. So
Exit right.
that allows you to go ahead and take that step to when you're driving. Now, like I said, that's why I'm so immersed in it, because you get so immersive in it because now you see things that you truly recognize. And then there's one that's for trailers. So when you're driving on the road, you'll see that Everett. You'll see the Old Dominion. You'll see the name band. You'll see the Hunt. You'll see all the name band logo trucks. So when you're on the highway, and you'll see it on mine while I'm streaming, you'll see it, and you'll be like, "Oh, the Swift just passing by on the left." But you get a chance to see all that stuff. So now, like I'm saying, when you immerse yourself, you're starting to have fun because you ride in your truck, you're making deliveries to things that you know, and you're doing that stuff, and that then makes it. That's why I keep telling everybody. That's why I get so hyper. I get so hyper because I'm ready to drive. I'm ready to immerse because I see all this stuff. Because when I first started, like
Keep
you did,
left.
when I first started, I didn't know anything about mods. And there was the streamers that I was watching, the old school streamers that I was watching, they were streaming just
Keep
drive,
right.
drive, drive.
And then exit right.
They were just doing drive, 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 drive. And like I said, I have all the respect in the world for them because that's what they had, that's what they did because they're making their living. Because like right now, followers are hard to get on Facebook. Gaming followers are hard to come by. So they have to hustle, hustle, hustle,
Keep
and
left.
they have to keep their game on. So I started. I went to the workshop one day, and I looked in the workshop, typed in American Truck Simulator when I got to the workshop, and all of a sudden I started seeing all these different skins for the different trucks, and mods that make you do this, and the physics to make your brakes on your truck work better.
Keep
Or excuse me, if you had a problem with steering. So then when you get to see all that, it's like, gone, oh buddy. So I had almost 150 mods in my folder. I had to cut my folder down to the Magnificent 100. I cut some good mods, but I had realized that in a way I was having my own. There you go.
Recomputing.
So I had realized that I was having a mod addiction because I had mod running, and then all of a sudden I ran that mod for a week or so, and I was ready to run another mod. Or I was ready to run a few because you have it too. Do you ever watch? Let me see. You ever watch Ice Road Truckers? Hey, thank you for following. Thank you for following. Thank you for that. They have a mod for Ice Road Truckers. Okay, where you get the sense of, yep, you have to crawl, you have to drive across ice. They have an ice road that you have to drive across, and if you do too much on it, it will crash. The game won't crash, but it will crash you and make you go back to the beginning. Go figure. When you're watching the Weather Channel and Rescue 301 comes on, and you hear about the Dalton Highway, they got the Dalton mod. It's so cool. Here are the mods that I'm running right now. I got the Caribbean mod. Also, I can go to Hawaii. Okay? There's a mod where you got Hawaii attached to it. I go to Puerto Rico. I go to NASA. They got mods. I'm telling you. They have mods. Hey, thank you for following. So, that's what I'm saying. That's the reason why I don't mind stopping. I don't mind showing. Hey, I want when I what I want to build. I want to build everybody when they come in. We all driving. We all doing what we got to do. We all learning what's new. what's not to do. You know, you'll learn like yeah, that's good. You'll learn like you can watch out when you like SCS. SCS has a habit of uploading updates. Hey, what's up, Becky? How you doing? You know, I be peeping at you every once in a while when you over there streaming, you know, trying to listen to you sing. I forgot the song that you was singing the other day, but you was in there trying to make it work. Or so cool. But yeah, so you have to watch out. For an example, with SCS, SCS has an habit of bringing in updates, and but that's their game. So sometimes they could bring in an update that can mess up your world. You have all your mods running, everything is running. They bring in SCS, and you go and every time you load American Truck Simulator, when you load it, always go to the mods folder first before you go further than loading, and make sure that all your mods are working. Okay, that's a rule. That there's a rule. Because you can get into your game and bypass checking your mod folders, didn't realize that SCS gave you an update, and you keep wondering why your system is crashing. Because sometimes when SCS adds a new roadmap, when they add an update, sometimes the roads change and the roads don't touch. So you'll be driving along on up north or in Oregon and them, and you could be driving, and all of a sudden you riding on this here highway, and then boom, you dropping what I call that black hole. And that's because, especially going east on coast to coast, anything from Texas east, Montana east, Wyoming east, you have to be careful of, because we drive on coast to coast with those, that coast to coast mod. But that's cool. You take a chance with coast to coast. You take a chance with coast to coast because, hey, but you take a chance with coast to coast because coast to coast is driven by a group that will do it. They're very good at updating.
Keep
after
left.
after the update comes out. You just have to wait sometimes. So if you get an updated mod and you don't check it, because in SCS it'll let you know when you go to the mod, there'll be these little red dots. When you see the red dots of, oh my God, oh yes indeed, they will. And you don't have to get rid of your mods, because in SCS you can always go backwards. So you can go into your SCS folder, right click American Truck Simulator, and it gives you a folder, everything you can do. And you can always go backwards. That's what I do. Or what I do is, if I notice there's a new mod or a new update, I don't. I take the update and I go backwards and I drive on the old update until like Wyoming, Montana. I didn't drive. I didn't do all the SCS updates until after Montana came up. Then I updated, and then I added all the new mods, the new Coast to Coast mod, the new Canada mod, new all the other mods, and that'll work for you. Just
Keep
be
left,
careful.
and then exit right.
Just be careful of your mods. Yep. Oh, look, that goes gonna tell you. There goes a budget truck.
Exit right.
But you want to be careful though, because the mods are great. You just have to know your mods and always look for. It'll say for version 1.45 or 1.43 or whatever. Just stay up to date in your mods. But yeah, I got a U-Haul, I got UPS, I got FedEx, I got Walmart. So anytime that I want to change in my stream, that's what I do. And my granddaughter, I'm sorry that I'm laughing so much, but my granddaughter, she'll be on tomorrow. She's 16, and that's what she wanted for Christmas. She wanted American Truck Simulator, so I thought I was going to be the one to get away with it. I was going to buy her the American Truck Simulator and leave the other part for her dad to buy. No, 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 no,
Keep
no.
left, and then turn left.
My granddaughter, she does that. Pop up, do you love me?
Turn left.
Yeah, what do you want? I want a rig like yours. Well, okay. What do you mean a rig like mine? Because she started American Trucklet Simulator when she came here to visit, and she sat up here and she couldn't get off. She didn't want to get off of it. She didn't want to hang out. She didn't want to go out nowhere. So she's my
Turn
driver,
left.
driver, driver. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Turn left, turn left, turn left. Yeah, it says turn left.
Finally, we are here.
Here we go. Finally, we are here. Let's see how that one looks with it. Oh, is that it right there? Yeah, I think this is it. Oh yeah, this is it. This is it. This is it. But yeah, so yeah, the mods are great. Just be careful with your mods. And the other thing is, make sure you pay attention to the order that you have. You make sure that there's the correct order, because you can put good mods on, and if they're in the wrong order, you're gonna be pissed. You'll be pissed because you'll catch yourself. Why is the game crashing? And but SCS Forum, SCS Forum is a good place. Did I just come in this the wrong way? Oh, okay, I'm good. Now it's time for green. There we go. Yeah, but let me see while we're here. I could. Oh, wait a minute. Let me see what kind of load they're going to give me. Are they going to give me a good load? That's okay. I can carry wastewater. But I need to get up to the house. Tunasat. Omar. I thought I saw Omar. Nope. Tunasat. We need to get to the house. It's okay. We're not going to do this. Because I want to show you one of the yards. Okay? Twisted, I'm going to show you what I mean by getting one of the yards. Let's go to Garage Manager. Alphabetical order. These are all the garages that I have. Yep. These are all the garages I have. I'm going to show you Tunasat. We're going to drive. We'll do quick travel to Tunasat. And like I said, for me, it's not about the grind. It's about the show. It's about to learn, about to teach. I'm cool. That's why I don't mind stopping in between loads, because I got $584 million. What else am I going to do with the money? Buy garages. All I can do. But here we go. This is called Tunasat. Tunasat is a yard that you can
Drive
purchase. And back then it was costing $16. They got a thing Black Friday, you get it for $8. Sometimes you can buy 16 yards for something like $20-something. Oh, wait, $40-something. But this here is a garage, a yard. The same thing that a garage has, you have here. No feel. If you notice the flags have my logo. So this here identifies as me, just like when you identify a garage. And this is something that you can download, you add into your mods folder, and you get ownership. You got the car wash. Get a chance to put your name on the car wash. And that's the whole thing about it. That's that whole part, immersion and ownership. You can put your own name on the garage, on that car wash, that garage over there. But no, this is Tunasat. This is up in Washington State. So imagine you starting your stream where, and I do it sometimes, that I wake up in the morning because we do a morning change. So let me see if we can do the morning change for you. So now I start my mornings like I was mentioning to you before, to where I says, okay, this is my morning. We just showed up. I'm going to check I'm coming in the morning, just like we learn in the Army. We come in the morning, we go ahead and walk around, take a look at the truck, make sure the tires are looking good, everything else is looking good. We're making sure there's no leaks. We look underneath the truck. There's no leaks. Now there's a way for you to actually get out in American Truck Simulator where it looks like a walk around. I can't do that because I have a rollerball mouse. And with my rollerball mouse, when I roll it just a little bit, it goes left, it goes way under, it goes way to the top. So I don't even try to fight that struggle. Actually, my wife bought me another mouse so I can have another mouse, and I just later for it. I just go this way. Then I get up and I go ahead and crank up my truck. Oops, sorry, didn't was supposed to do. I always hit that button by mistake because that used to be the old button. Now I get up in the morning. Brakes are on. Cut on my lights. Actually, whoa, I'm doing this all wrong. Hold up. I'm doing this all wrong. I'm doing this all wrong. Now, that's what I do. I get up in the morning, I check my truck, I walk around, make sure I got my lights on, my side lights. That's it. Hit my brake lights real quick. Go back up in front. Put the lights on, hit my high beams, it's all working. Make sure I check my emergency flashers. Everything is good to go, so now I can do that. Now with my wife, the fun part of what my wife is that when my wife is online, my wife acts like my dispatcher. And she'll get on and I'll say, good morning dispatch, and that's her little thing. Sometimes she does it a lot. She'll get, hey, good morning dispatch. Good morning, boo. How you doing, boo? I says, are we ready this morning? I said, I already checked out the vehicle. I says, do you have anything ready for me? She said, well, go ahead and check your manifest. So when she tells me to check my manifest, I do just like she tells me to do. I do just like I'm getting an load. And at the same time, I'm talking to, well, how's your day today? Are you ready for the day or something like that? We'll get to talking. And then if I'm coming out of here, I already know there's nothing but Omar. See, I can't do none of those because we already know that those are crash. So then I'll have to find something else. So I'll probably have to drive to Corville. And then if I drive to Corville, Corville is a drive all over Louisiana if I have to do that. The money's not bad, but it's Corville. Or we go through here and get our bus to Arkansas. But, nah, we don't do that. Or what we can do is, I'm going to show you one or two more garages, then I'm going to go ahead and then we're going to pick up a load somewhere and do something. But what I want to do is I want to take you home, or take you to, well, first of all, if I take you home, I want to take you to Alpine Junction. Alpine Junction is another yard. It's another yard that you can go to. So, like I said, I have garages, but I also have yards. So when I immerse, when I'm here, like I said, I stream all the time. If you catch me when I'm streaming, I'm either going to a yard or I'm moving that. Also, I have two farms. I have a farm I'm associated with Dairy Farm DFA, Dairy Farms of America, because one of the yards. Now this is one of the yards.
I'll find a new route.
This here is one of the yards.
When possible, make a U-turn.
This is one of the yards. This is so cool. You got one of the yards. It's got a car wash. It's got a garage.
Turn right.
Let's go through that one right there real quick. The fun part is, if you notice that I got my Blu Dawg inside the building. That's my first truck. When I first started American Truck Simulator, that's what I used to drive right there. Freightliner there. Got the logo over here on the side of the wall. And you can do this. Once you get this here garage, you can turn it in anything that you want to turn it into. You can add all of this here artwork. That's the fun part. You can add all the fun part. All that stuff, that's the fun part. So the trailer should be parked to the back on the left. Here it goes. Not going to pick up the trailer yet because I'm going to show you what I call the bunkhouse for the drivers. If I want to immerse myself, I just go ahead and say, like, hey, well, the drivers should have been here. I got a couple of drivers. So it's been by here.
Route. Make a U-turn. Reroute.
Or what I do is
Recompute.
on Saturday, sometimes I do what they call this. I do call a Saturday cruise. I'll get my Porsche. I'll load the Porsche. And when I load the Porsche, that's when I'm buying garages. I'll be buying a couple of garages, hiring some employees, doing what I got to do on a Saturday. Don't want to pick up no cargo, and I'll do that. But check this out. Got Lakeside, got a couple of the staff, a couple of my guys, if I want to say it. They over there on the deck right now doing a barbecue. I can park the truck right here. So if I want to end my stream or end whatever, I can stay right here and park. And these are some of the things that, like I was saying before, and anybody else that's listening, these are some of the things that when you're out there and you're doing a American Truck Simulator, that I want to show people. Okay, I want to be the guy that shows y'all this kind of stuff. Some of the happenings. So I have to figure out the right title to show, some of the other things that's going on. Because picking up cargo, you can pick cargo. Like I said, cargo is cool, 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 cool. And I have all the respect for those guys out there getting their grind or doing what they got to do. But this is, I guess I can call it inside ATS or something like that. There's some of the other stuff that's going on. Because why not? Okay, why not? Why not? Why not? And you can, man, it is so many of them. And these are no secrets, like Seabird. He's gonna love Seabird. Hopefully Seabird don't freeze. And there's gonna be times when I'm doing what I do. Yeah. There's times I'm doing what I do, and there's gonna be times when, did it do it? Yeah, it did it. So Seabird is one of those ones that now I have to go back out and undo Seabird because Seabird's frozen. See, this is what I'm kind of glad that it happened. So then that way some mods work without no problem. Sometimes some of them have their own glitch and they pick their own time, as of right now, to get on your nerves. And that's what we have right now. So if you're streaming, and that's the reason why I was saying before, if you're streaming and you're streaming for the cash, that's why a lot of streamers don't use mods. Because this is what happens. One or two things happens right now. In this conversation while we're speaking, my truck simulator has crashed. It has crashed. So if I'm a streamer trying to make that cash, trying to get everybody in the whole 9 yards, and I'm already 2 hours into my stream and I got a good groove going on, once I crash, now when I come back, the question is, are they going to be there when I come back? Because some crashes is easy enough as rebooting American Truck Simulator. Some crashes are where you have to go all the way out and reboot. That's why the good streamers they already set up on a backup. They're already streaming on a backup, or they already got a conversation that they still got going on while the system reloads. So like right now, I got my chat window open. So within my chat window, I can go ahead within my chat window and start doing what I have to do. I have to make sure that I have my Discord and my Restream and everything else running the way that I need to get it running. So that way the conversation can still go on while I try to fix what's going on. And that's what becomes the bear. So like, yeah, that's what I was saying before. You got to be real cool, or well, not cool, but you have to be real careful. And we're still working behind the scenes, so this is pissing me off. And we're still working behind the scenes, and we're hoping that we go to Task Manager. Nope, it won't go. Oh, I thought that was going to be it. Nope, that's not going to be it. Try it one more time. So, what's going to happen now is we're going to go to, can I switch users? Yes, dear, I'm having a lot of fun. I love you too, boo boo. Nope. So, where do we stop? Where do we stop? Come on, don't go all the way. Cancel that. We okay here. We got right there. We're still here. We're still in the stream here. We're still here. That there is gone. We have to reload that. We go here. But while we're doing this, so while we're making sure that this all works, you gotta figure out what you're gonna use. Everybody else, we're still streaming, so that's working. sometimes it's going to happen. You just have to figure out how you're going to put your best foot forward. So hopefully I still got some of you out there. I hope we still hanging in there. But like I tell you, doing all this stuff is all good and great. But you just have to be careful about your mods. And the only thing is like you never know when that mod may crash. You never know when SCS may crash also. So SCS has its own pitfalls too. So it's not always the mod. Sometimes it's SCS. SCS has its own black holes because even people make mistakes, so you miss something when you got something so large. So I have no clue right now once I'm trying to look at everything else that I got going on. And my screen is not telling me what I want it to tell me just yet. Come on, talk to me. So I don't know. Let me see. I'm still looking. So, okay, come on. I know you see the truck. I'm just trying to see. Uh-oh, wait a minute. I think we just figured it out. Cool, no problem. Hey, I'm glad you're still here, Yoshi. I hope you still. I know I saw you out there. Look, ladies and gentlemen, this is a sample of what can go on. You can have a good run, a really good run, and things can happen. So when you're talking about streaming and doing what you're doing to do, it's always good to have a run through and have a run through and have a run through, but it's also good to sometimes have a backup. So that's what would be the better plan. When you're gonna load a mod, your mod may work in one area and your mod may not work in another area of American Truck Simulator, and it just happens. So that's a risk. Um, the same thing with SCS American Truck Simulator. When they have an issue, if there's an issue and they figure it out, or you let them know there's an issue in their forum, they go in and check it out, and when they fix it, they put out an update. There's no warning order like updates coming, except for 1.46. There's a warning order that 1.46 is coming soon. So they're on 1.45, I think 3 something, whatever. So that's the one thing that you want to be clear about. Like I was talking to Twister before the show, you got your recruitment agent. You talking about you want to hire people. Anytime you see a magnifying glass, maybe no, I'm not going to tell you. No, I can't tell. I don't want to tell you too much. I can show you how I hire people. But see, oh God, I need these 2 guys right now. Excuse me, I need to hire these 2 guys before they disappear. Where's that new office that I just opened up? Here it goes. This is the new office. I need to put him in there. And I need to put him at the other office. Where's the other office? Right here. And the reason why, I can't do, oh, sugar, did it do it again? Come on. Alright. Oh, man. Now, this is an American Truck Simulator crash. This is their crash. This is their crash.